Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Michelle and this is Amicia.Official. Today I'm going to chat with you about my Make 9 for 2025. I'm so excited. I have the 9 patterns picked out and then I'm going to show you the fabric that I'm about 90% sure I'm going to use. So the first pattern that I'm going to be working on this year is this McCall's skirt pattern. I absolutely love UC. Kind of has this high-low hem and then a fly zipper, the belt loops, everything like that. It's McCall's 8480, and this one I am planning to make out of this beautiful pink faux suede that I picked up at a fabric shop here local to me. It's a nice thick weight. It does have a little bit of stretch, but not very much, so I'm not too worried about it kind of like stretching out over time. There is a lot of top stitching with this pattern, so that will hopefully hold most of it in place. The second pattern that I'm going to do for my Make 9 is this McCall's 2097, this sort of bias bound quilted coat. It does work for pre-quilted fabrics, thankfully. I haven't done any quilting, so I don't really know how that would go, and I found a really beautiful pre-quilted fabric at Joann's that I love. This is the fabric. It's so cute. It's a sort of light pink. It has little white polka dots, if you can see. And then it's got all these roses, kind of a very cottagecore sort of vibe to it is what I like about it. It's very cute. I think it'll make a really beautiful coat. And then the inside has a different pattern. It's a sort of repeating row pattern, 2 different columns of more roses. The third pattern that I'm going to do for my Make 9 is the Vogue 2064. I'm going to do view A with the long sleeves with the thumb holes and then the shorter length. Love this. It looks very cute. For this one, I'm going to use this sort of deep blue, beautiful kind of teal. It's kind of like a deep teal, I think. Interlock knit. It's a rayon spandex. Beautiful, has a lot of really pretty drape. It's so soft. So the fourth pattern that I'm planning on making for my Make 9 2025 is this lovely McCall's dress pattern. It's number 8382. I've had this in my collection since last year when I wanted to make myself a birthday dress, so I'm finally getting around to it this year. I'm very excited. I'm gonna make this shorter view A. I love this. I'll probably skip the cap sleeves. I'm not sure if I love those, but you know, it's very cute. I love this neckline. It's very unique. I love the little ribbon tie. I'm very excited for this one. I think it'll be the cutest birthday present to myself. A little outfit to go out. I usually just, treat myself to lunch or dinner with friends and family. So I'm excited for that one. I'm gonna use this beautiful red linen. I had in my stash since last year when I was going to make it originally. I just ran out of time, so I'm excited that I'll have time to do it this year. So I have a red linen and then a matching red lining to go along with it. And after that, I'm going to be doing this McCall's, a lot of McCall's, 8454. I love this one. It looks so cute. I'm going to be doing view B, which honestly on this one does have a little bit of a safari vibe with the coloring, but I think I'm going to skip the breast pockets there. I'm just not a huge fan of pockets in that spot for me personally, but I love the pleated skirt and then the side skirt pocket I think is really fun. And I'm not 100% sure which fabric I want to use for this. I do have 2 options. They are both Eddie Bauer trail knits that I picked up at Joann's in like their clearance section, their last chance section. One is this really pretty like lilac. I love purples. So I have a lot of purple and pinks in my wardrobe. But there's this lilac color or this kind of like orangey reddish color, which I think both are so fun and beautiful. Both are very much my favorite colors. So I'll probably make one in this one, in this pattern, and then whichever one I don't end up using, I'll probably just make another sort of like sport skirt and top in a different pattern to try it out. But let me know, do you think the purple or the red would look cuter for this pattern? And then this pattern here is another one that I wanted to make last summer and I just didn't get around to it. Life got busy. But this is Simplicity 9894. It's a Mimi G pattern and it just looks so cute. I'm probably gonna make this the shorter skirt. The longer one is cute too. I'm not really sure. It's probably gonna depend on what fabric I end up choosing. So I don't know what fabric I wanna use. Yeah, I will be doing both views though. A and then either B or C, depending on which length I wanna go with and how much fabric I have. But I do have either this really pretty just like cotton blend. To be honest, I can't remember where I picked this up. It was either from Joann's or there's a fabric store in Detroit that I visit very occasionally when I want to make the drive over there. So it's either from Joann's or from there, I think. I can't remember the name of the fabric store at the moment, but it's over in Detroit in one of the suburbs. But yeah, it's this very cute cotton blend, woven, you know, it's got the tiniest bit of two-way stretch to it, very tiny, but it's very just beautiful and bright and just like gorgeous. I love it. So yeah, this is option 1. And then option 2 is this really beautiful kind of brocade jacquard fabric. I'm not sure if it's jacquard or brocade, but I picked this up in Joann's in the last chance section. I hate paying full price for fabric, so I'm always trying to get a deal on it whenever I can. But it's a really beautiful rose gold color with like pink and mint. Yeah, it's really beautiful. I either want to make this pattern out of this, or my original intention was to make sort of like a strapless dress for Valentine's, for really fancy Valentine's dress to go out to dinner. I don't know, it's absolutely stunning. So I would love to use it for something. Either this 2-piece set, I kind of like the idea of the 2-piece set because then I might be able to get more use out of it, like wear just the skirt or wear just the top with something else, and it wouldn't be quite so fancy. And over the top a little bit, so maybe I could get like more day-to-day wear out of it, whereas I feel like if I make a dress, I'll probably just wear it like once a year. And it's so beautiful, absolutely stunning. Just love that color. Let me know what you think. Now for the last 3 patterns of my Make 9, I'm very much up in the air about 2 of them. The patterns I'm set on, I just don't know fabric-wise exactly what I want to do. So the first one will probably actually be my last make of the year, to be honest, but because I'm kind of envisioning more as like a holiday jumpsuit for like next year's holidays or 2025's holidays. But I'm going to do McCall 7910. I want to do this V-neck bodice of the jumpsuit and then these longer pant legs, these like longer pant legs. I really dislike short pant legs on me because I am slightly taller and I feel like all of my pants are like slightly short if I buy like regular inseam length, so that I just always look like I'm wearing high waters, and then if they're also like meant to be short, I look really ridiculous, I feel like. So I'm always about the full length pants if that's what I'm doing. But anyway, yeah, so that's the jumpsuit pattern that I want to do, and for that one I'm kind of in the air. I have 2 potential fabrics that I pulled out of my stash, but I'm not sold on them, and I'll show you why. So this first one is a green velvet with like a silver thread running through it, as you can see. I picked this up on sale at a local to me fabric store, Fields. It's really beautiful, but I had planned to make a wrap dress out of it for this just past Christmas holiday. I didn't get around to it. I made a different outfit. So I don't know if I want to use it for the jumpsuit or if I do want to save it for that wrap dress pattern that I had planned on. But the other option is this sort of coppery, you know, it's like a rose copper kind of sheen to it, but it's a very beautiful velvet fabric, and it's very pretty. I love how it looks. It's very shiny, metallic, super fun. My cat's jumping all over my fabric. But it does have like when the nap is like very spiky, which does bother me a little bit. But as long as I make sure not to mess that up when I cut it and sew it, I think it'll be fine. But that's kind of why I haven't made it into anything yet. I want to make sure that that doesn't accidentally touch my skin. I'm very sensitive to texture. So this is the other option. It is very beautiful. It would be very bold and interesting for sure. And then this pattern is the pants pattern. McCall's 8527. Very cute. And honestly, I just want to do this because I have not made a pants, like a very well-fitting pants pattern. And like I said, pants are always notorious for being just a hair too short on me. The rise is never right. And I just really want to know how to make a great fitting pair of pants so I can get ones that fit me perfectly. I'm just ever so slightly on the other side of like average. I'm just slightly taller than average, 5'8". So, you know, it's hard to get stuff that fits perfect without then going like super tall on the inseam and then them dragging. So, you know, it's just hard to find perfect ready to wear, I guess. But anyway, this one I have honestly no idea what I want to do. It has a lot of fabric options, cotton blends, Dupani, linen, raw silk, taffeta. You know, you can really apparently just choose anything, and I don't know. I have no idea what I want to use for the fabric of this yet. I really just want to make sure I do a pants pattern. So I'm sure I'll find something by the end of the year. And then lastly, my Make 9 for Make 9 2025 is McCall's 8370. And it's just like a really beautiful two-piece kind of Chanel inspired skirt and jacket. And it just calls for tweed, boucle, wool blends, and jacquard. And I did find, in my mind, the perfect fabric that I love for this. It's a tweed. And I got this locally at our local fabric store. This is this beautiful purpley pink, brown, gold, little glitter. I like the subtle glitter, not too much, just enough to make it interesting and beautiful. So that is probably what I'll end up doing for this one, unless I find an even more beautiful tweed by the end of the year. But I do really love this one, and I just think it'd be so fun to have that jacket and skirt. It's very elegant. The trim that goes around it, the gross grain trim that it calls for, and then the little buttons and the little slit on the side, I think it just makes it a little bit more of like a modern option. It kind of just keeps it from looking a little bit too dowdy or old-fashioned. It's very, very elegant, but fun and a little bit flirty. I do love the fabric that she has. If I find a brighter fabric too, I might do that, but purple is one of my favorites. Awesome. Well, that is all the patterns that I intend to make for my Make 9 2025. So I hope you join me this year. I'll try to keep you guys updated and show you all of my sews and what fabrics I end up using. And let me know below if you're planning on doing a Make 9 or if you have any suggestions for some of the fabrics and stuff that I've been looking at here. All right, have a wonderful day.